Namaste children, welcome to today's math class. Till last class we discussed the triangle and its properties, and today I am going to introduce a new chapter called rational numbers. It is a new chapter for you and it comes under number systems, rational numbers. See, the word numbers comes under number systems. This number systems you are studying since from your KG standard, that is counting numbers. What we call those counting numbers? Counting numbers are known as natural numbers. So natural numbers were invented to count the objects, and then there was a need of introducing zero. When zero is included to natural numbers, we call that set of natural numbers are known as whole numbers. And there is a need of negative numbers. For example, you see, we studied already in class 7, that is first chapter, integers. So what are integers? There was a need. See, if you go to visit a bank, if you observe the passbook of the bank, we will find the withdrawal amount and debited. So withdrawal amount is represented with the negative values, and even if you see this height and depth under the sea level or above the sea level, under the sea level are represented with the negative values. So here and there we are representing these negative numbers. So negative numbers were invented, and those negative natural numbers are added to whole numbers, and a new set of numbers were formed. That set of numbers are known as integers. Integers contains whole numbers as well as natural numbers. We studied what is the need to find integers in the first chapter. Now there is some other type of numbers which we require to find out. That is, for example, so 750 meters, a distance between two towns is 750 meters is there. How do we represent this 750 meters? That is, for example, this 750 meters is above the sea level. Then we can represent this in the form of kilometers. That is 750 divided by 1000. 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. We'll get 0 and 0 cancel. 5 ones are 5 5s are 5 2s are 5 zeros are 5 3s are 50, 5 4s are 24. 3 by 4 kilometer we got. If the distance is below the sea level, that is the depth, then how do we represent this number? It is 750 meters. This is height and this is depth. Depth below the sea level. How do we represent these numbers? It is minus 750 divided by 1000 kilometers. Similarly, we get what it is minus 3 by 4 kilometer. Do you find minus 3 by 4 the number in integers? In integers, do you find these numbers minus 3 by 4? No, we will not find. Do you find this 3 by 4 in the integers? No, it is not found. But this kind of numbers we studied under a special name called fractions. Under a special name called fractions. Fractions contains both numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator we studied under fractions. What are fractions? Types of fractions, how to add fractions, how to subtract fractions, multiplication and division of fractions, comparison of fractions, all those things we studied. Do you come across this minus 3 by 4 in fractions? No, it is not there under fractions. Then there existed some numbers like minus 3 by 4. We need to use this kind of numbers to represent depth and some other cases. So this kind of numbers were found. These kind of numbers which are in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are what? Integers. P and Q are integers. Then we call these numbers called a new type of numbers called rational numbers. Our topic it is rational numbers. So first, what type of numbers we discussed? It is natural numbers. Then we studied what it is whole numbers. After that we studied integers. We will discuss in detail. I will give you few points on the board. You can copy down. So the first kind of numbers are called what? Natural numbers. Natural numbers. What are natural numbers? Natural numbers are also known as counting numbers. They are also known as counting numbers. And set of natural numbers are represented by a letter called n. It is represented by a letter called n, capital N. So what are the natural numbers? Set of natural numbers, they starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Like this we will represent the natural numbers. Then 0 is added to natural numbers and we call that set of numbers are known as whole numbers. They are known as whole numbers, and whole numbers are represented with a letter called W, capital W. Now whole numbers are what? Including natural, 0 including natural numbers, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and so on. So this set of numbers are known as whole numbers. Then we studied the third type of numbers, integers. We studied integers. So we studied integers. So what are integers? Integers are the whole numbers including negative natural numbers. Whole numbers including negative natural numbers, and integers are represented with a letter called Z. So what are the set of integers? It is left side we have infinity numbers are there, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So here these numbers are natural numbers and these numbers are whole numbers. Left side this 0 are known as negative natural numbers. So apart from this we studied one more type of numbers, that is fractions. We studied fractions contains what? Numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator. So we studied fractions like 3 by 4, 4 by 7, 7 by 3, like this, and the other type of fractions are studied with mixed fractions, 4 1 by 2, 3 7 by 9, like this, etc., etc. We studied fractions. So then the next we studied one more type of numbers, it is decimals. Also we studied decimals. Can we call all integers or fractions? Yes, we can call. See, for example, 7 is an integer. 7 also can be written as 7 by 1. 7 by 1. 6 is an integer. 6 can be written as 6 by 1. -4 is an integer. -4 by 1. We can write them as the fractions. Now decimals. Decimals we studied. How do we get decimals? By dividing, that is by simplifying, by dividing numerator and numerator with the denominator of a fraction. We can get like 0.2, 0.75, 3.25, like this. All these are what? Decimals. So decimals we studied, fractions we studied, and now I explained what is the need to identify the new type of numbers which are known as rational numbers. Rational numbers are in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Such type of numbers are known as what? Rational numbers. Here fractions are there, 3 by 4, numerator and denominator. So it is also in the form of P by Q. It is also in the form of P by Q. That is 3 by 4. P is equals to 3 and Q is equals to 4. P by Q form. So now we will discuss our main concept, it is rational numbers. Rational numbers. In this chapter, rational numbers, we study what are rational numbers, how do we represent rational numbers, equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers will represent positive rational numbers, negative rational numbers, standard form of rational numbers, comparison of rational numbers, representing rational numbers on the number line, and then the basic operations, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of rational numbers we will study in class 7. So we will study again rational numbers in class 8, class 9 and even in the class 10. Here and there we will study about these rational numbers. Now we will discuss in detail what are rational numbers, how do we represent those rational numbers on the number line, how do we reduce those rational numbers on the into the simplest form, how do we compare the rational numbers. So far we studied different kinds of numbers. We will continue. Now we will discuss rational numbers. Rational numbers, the numbers which can be expressed, in the form of, P by Q, where P and Q are integers. P and Q are integers, and Q is not equals to 0, and Q is not equal to 0. Both P and Q are integers, but Q should not be equals to 0. then such type of numbers are known as what? Integers. Here P and Q are integers. P is known as numerator, Q is known as denominator. So P can take an integer, means it may be negative number, or it may be 0, or it may be any positive integer. But Q it is a negative integer we can take, and a positive integer we can take, but Q should not take any, should not take 0. Now examples for this, examples for rational numbers. So rational numbers examples: 3 by 4. Here 3 and 4 both are integers. Minus 3 by 4 both are integers. Then 3 divided by minus 4 both are integers. Minus 3 divided by minus 4 both are integers. Similarly, we can take 7 by 9, it is also an integer. So as I told 4, it is as I told 4 is an integer. 4 can be written as 4 by 1, it is also an integer. Means 4 by 1 is also a rational number, etc. All these are rational numbers. Now note here, if note, what about here it is 7 by 0, 6 by 0, minus 1 by 0 are not rational numbers, are not rational numbers. Why they are not rational numbers? Because Q is 0, but what it is? Q, the denominator, it should not equals to 0. They are not rational numbers because Q is equals to 0. They are not rational numbers. So all these are rational numbers. Now what it includes? Rational numbers includes natural numbers. Rational numbers includes natural numbers. Rational numbers include what? Natural numbers. Include natural numbers. Why they include natural numbers? Because you take 2. 2 is a natural number. But 2 can be written as 2 divided by 1. It is in the form of P by Q, where P and Q are integers. And then also rational numbers include natural numbers and whole numbers. Whole numbers. And integers also. Integers. And even fractions. And decimals also included in this. For example, you take 2.5 is there, it is a decimal. This can be converted into fraction. 2.5 can be written as 25 by 10. 25 by 10 is a fraction. As I told, all fractions are rational numbers. Therefore, rational numbers include natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, fractions and decimals. All decimals are rational numbers. All fractions are rational numbers, all integers are rational numbers, all whole numbers and all integers, natural numbers are also rational numbers. Like this, and these numbers are not rational numbers. Now we will discuss equivalent rational numbers. As I wrote here, it is here the numerator and denominator both are positive. It is a positive rational number. Here numerator is a negative integer, and here denominator is a negative integer. Here both numerator and denominator both are negative integers. So there are rational numbers with both numerator and denominator both are positive integers. Numerator and denominator both are positive integers. And there is rational numbers where numerator is negative and denominator is positive. Numerator is negative and denominator is positive. Similarly, numerator is positive and denominator is negative. Both numerator and denominator are what? They are negative. So different kinds of numbers are there. Now we will discuss equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. We have come across equivalent fractions. So it is also similar to equivalent fractions. Equivalent rational numbers are similar to equivalent fractions. Now we will discuss how to find the equivalent rational numbers. Now we will discuss equivalent rational numbers like equivalent fractions. How do we get equivalent fractions? If a given fraction is given like 2 by 3, we will get equivalent fractions by multiplying both numerator and denominator with some integer other than 0. Other than 0 with some integer, if you multiply, we will get equivalent fractions. Similarly, if we divide both numerator and denominator with the same number, same integer other than 0, we will get equivalent fractions. Similarly, equivalent rational numbers also we will get either by multiplying or by dividing the given rational number with the same integer, other than 0, we will get equivalent rational numbers. The rational numbers which we get either by multiplying or by dividing a rational number, both numerator and denominator other than what it is 0, such rational numbers are known as equivalent rational numbers. Now what are equivalent rational numbers? The rational numbers obtained either by multiplying or by dividing what? Dividing both numerator and denominator. Numerator and denominator by some integer other than 0, by some integer other than 0 are called equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. Now we will discuss find some examples how to find the equivalent rational numbers. We will discuss example. Find two equivalent rational numbers. Equivalent rational numbers. Numbers of 2 by 3. Equivalent rational numbers of 2 by 3. 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is the given rational number. Multiply this with 2, both numerator and denominator. What we got? 2 into 2 it is 4 and 3 into 2 it is 6. 4 by 6 we got one rational number. Then you multiply with 3, both numerator and denominator. 2 into 3 is 6, divided by 3 into 3 9. Therefore, what are the rational numbers? 4 by 6 and 6 by 9 are required rational numbers. That is either by multiplying both numerator and denominator with some integer. I have multiplied with 2 and 3. You can even multiply with -2, -3, but you should not multiply with 0. If you multiply with 1, we get the same number. So what? We should multiply other than 0 and 1, or divide other than 0 and 1. So we will discuss one more example. It is how find two equivalent rational numbers. Two equivalent rational numbers of what it is 16 by 48. 16 by 48. Find two rational numbers equivalent rational numbers of 16 by 48. So you take 16 by 48. Now you divide, both are even numbers. You divide with 2 both. So what we get? 16 when you divide with 2, 2 8s are 16, 8 we will get. Similarly, when you divide 2 with 48, 2 2s are 4 and 2 4s are 8, 24 we get. So 8 by 24, one number. So again here you divide, it is 16 divided by 48, you divide with 4 So here we are dividing with what you can divide with any integer, but better you take the common factors of 16 and 48. Common factors of 16 and 48. You divide with 4 now here. 4 4s are 16 and 4 1s are 4. 4 2s are 8. 4 by 12 we got 2 equivalent rational numbers. Still we can find, if you want to find one more, 16 divided by 48, you divide with what? 8. Then what we get? 8 2s are 16, 8 6 are 48. 8 6 are 48. Still if you want, you can find one more. 16 divided by 48, you divide with 16, both numerator and denominator. 16 ones are 16, 16 threes are 48. So now 8 by 24, 8 by 24, 4 by 12, 2 by 6 and 1 by 3 all are equivalent rational numbers of 16 by 48. How we got these rational numbers? By dividing both numerator and denominator with their common factors. Here how do we got equivalent rational numbers? By multiplying both numerator and denominator with some integer other than 0 and even 1. Is it clear, children? What are equivalent rational numbers and how to get equivalent rational numbers? Clear? Right? Now we'll move to the next topic. It is rational numbers on the number line. How do we represent rational numbers on the number line? We know how to represent numbers on the natural numbers on the number line, and even whole numbers, integers, fractions and decimal numbers on the number line. So similarly we can represent rational numbers on the number line. How do we represent natural numbers on the number line? So if you want to represent natural numbers on the number line, how do we represent? So we will draw one number line. We will draw a number line and we will start with here it is 1, and then at equal distances 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on we will represent. So this is representing natural numbers on the number line. If you want to represent a natural number 5 on the number line, so this is 5. If you want to represent 7, so this is 7 on the number line. If you want to represent 3, this is 3 on the number line. Similarly, whole numbers on the number line. Whole numbers on the number line. Whole numbers on the number line. How do we represent whole numbers on the number line? So for that what we will draw the number line, horizontal line. First it is 0, then at equal distances, equal units, we will represent 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you want to represent 6, yes, this is the 6. If you want to represent 2, and this is 2. If you want to represent 0, this is 0. Like this, we will represent whole numbers on the number line. Similarly, integers on the number line. Integers on the number line. How do we represent integers on the number line? So draw a number line and we will the center will locate 0. Right side of 0 we will write positive integers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5 and so on. Left side will write negative integers, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. If you want to represent minus 3, so you see from 0, 3 units from 0, left side, from 0 left side 3 units will give you what? Minus 3. If you want to represent plus 4, from 0 on the right side 4 units will give number 4. If you want to represent what it is minus 1, from 0 1 unit left side, so it means that negative values are represented on the left side of 0, positive integers are represented on the right side of 0. So like this we will represent integers on the number line. Similarly, how do we represent fractions on the number line? Fractions on the number line. Fractions on the number line. How do we represent fractions on the number line? So for that, what if you want to represent for example 1 by 2, if you want to represent What is the value of 1 by 2? First you have to identify. Then you start first it is 0 and it is 1, 2. Left hand side you write minus 1 and this is minus 2. If you want to locate 1 by 2, 1 by 2 is, what is the value of 1 by 2? It is 1 by 2 is less than 1 and it is 1 by 2 is, 1 by 2 is more than 1, so more than 0 and less than 1. 1 by 2 is more than 0 and less than 1 means it lies in between 0 and 1. So denominator we have 2 is there. Now divide the space between 0 and 1 into 2 equal parts like this. This is one part and this is the other part. Now this will give you what? 0 by 2 and this will give you what? 1 by 2. This will give you what it is? 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means it is 1. So 1 by 2 means what it is? This value will give you 1 by 2. If you want to represent 3 by 2, 3 by 2, where do we find 3 by 2? 3 by 2 is, its value is, 3 by 2 is more than 1 and less than 2. Its value is more than 1 and less than 2. You have to identify. Then 3 by 2, now here we got 2 by 2. Again denominator 2 is there, divide this part into 2 equal parts. So this is 2 by 2 and this will give you what? 3 by 2. And here 2 means it is 4 by 2, that is equals to 2. That is equals to 2. Now 3 by 2 means this is the number line. 3 by 2 on the number line fractions. Similarly, rational numbers also we will represent in this similar way, like what we did for fractions. What about negative rational numbers? Negative rational numbers means left side of 0 we will represent negative rational numbers on the number line. Now, how do we represent rational numbers on the number line? Rational numbers on the number line. Rational numbers. How do we represent numbers on the number line? On the number line. So, if you want to represent, just we have discussed 1 by 2 and 3 by 2, they are fractions and they are rational numbers. Same we can apply for this rational numbers also. For example, if you want to represent minus 1 by 2 and minus 3 by 2, both are rational numbers on the number line. So what we will do? We will draw the horizontal line and we will represent 0. Right side will represent 1 and it is 2. 1 and it is 2, or simply you can take 1. Then here it is left side minus 1 and this is minus 2. So minus 1 by 2, where do we find its value? This value will be present in between 0 and minus 1. Here denominator is 2 is there, so you divide this into 2 equal parts, 1 and 2. So this part it is what? 0 by 2, and this part will give you minus 1 by 2. This part will give you minus 2 by 2, which is equals to what? Minus 1, which is equals to minus 1. Therefore minus 1 by 2 means what it is? This line will represent minus 1 by 2. Minus 3 by 2, how do we represent? This value minus 3 by 2 is, this value is lies in between minus 2 and minus 1. Again the denominator is 2 is there, so you divide this portion into 2 equal parts. This is minus 2 by 2 and this will give you minus 3 by 2 and this will give you minus 4 by 2. Now from left side of 0 we will locate minus 3 by 2 on the number line. So for example, if you want to represent minus 3 by 4, so denominator we have 4 is there and its value will be there between 0 and minus 1. So you should divide that space into 4 equal parts. So how many parts you have to divide? It depends upon the what it is. It depends upon the denominator. It depends upon the denominator. Like this we will represent rational numbers on the number line. Is it clear, children? Now exercise number 9.1, third bit. Give 4 rational numbers equivalent to, second bit in that 5 divided by minus 3. How do we get equivalent fractions to equivalent rational numbers to a given rational number? It is either by multiplying or by dividing with same non-zero integer. Non-zero integer. So you multiply with some integers other than 0. So I am multiplying with 2 both numerator and denominator. 5 into 2 it is 10, 5 2s are 10, minus 3 into 2, minus and 2 plus it is minus, 3 into 2 it is 6, therefore it is 10 by minus 6 is one rational number. Then 5 divided by minus 3, multiply with 3 both, we will get 5 into 3 it is 15, minus into plus it is minus, 3 into 3 it is 9, so it is 15 by minus 9, and 5 divided by minus 3, multiply this with what? Minus 1, and multiply with what? Minus 1, both numerator and denominator, minus plus into minus, minus 5 into 1 it is 5 divided by minus into minus it is plus, 3 into 1 it is 3, minus 5 by 3 is 1 rational number. So 5 divided by minus 3 is multiplied with minus 2, both numerator and denominator, we will get plus into minus, minus 5 into 2 it is 10, minus 10 divided by minus into minus it is plus, 3 into 2 it is 6, minus 10 by 6. Therefore, what are the numbers it is? Therefore, 10 divided by minus 6, 15 divided by minus 9, minus 5 divided by 3, and minus 10 by 6 are 4 equivalent rational numbers, or 4 equivalent rational numbers of what it is? 5 divided by minus 3. Like this we will find the rational numbers of a given rational number, that is by multiplying both numerator and denominator with same number. Now the fourth question, draw the number line and represent the following rational numbers on it. So you should draw two different number lines. For each number you have to draw one individual number line. So the first question it is 3 by 4 it is. So 3 by 4 you have to, I said already, you have to identify its value. So it's a positive rational number, it lies after 0. Let this is 0 and it is minus 1, left hand side will take minus 1, right hand side will take plus 1, and this is plus 2. 3 by 4, it is a proper fraction, its value is always less than 1, means it is lies in between 0 and 1, so here the denominator is 4, divide this space into 4 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, then this will become what it is, 0 by 4, and this one will become what it is, 1 by 4, it is 2 by 4, and this is 3 by 4, then what it will become, 4 by 4. Now what we have to represent? 3 by 4. So this line will represent 3 by 4 on the number line. Second question it is, what it is? Minus 5 by 8. So where do you find minus 5 by 8? Is it left side of 0 or right side of 0? It lies on the left side of 0. So let you take this as 0, and right side you can take it as what? Positive values, that is 1, and here it is what? 1, and this is 2, minus 1, and it is minus 2. Left side will take negative values, minus 1 and minus 2. Minus 5 by 8, what is the denominator? It is 8. So and its value is lies in between 0 and minus 1. So you divide this space into 8 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it is 8. 8 equal parts. Now this will become what it is, 0 by 8, and this one will become minus 1 by 8. This is minus 2 by 8, and this is minus 3 by 8. Now this is minus 4 by 8, and it is minus 5 by 8, minus 6 by 8, and this is minus 7 by 8, and this one will become minus 8 by 8, which is equals to what? Minus 1. What we have to locate? Minus 5 by 8. Where it is? Yes. This line will represent minus 5 by 8. Like this we will represent the rational numbers on the number line by dividing equal parts, which is equals to the denominator. So here you should remember two things. First thing is you should identify the value of the given rational number, and before that you should identify whether the rational number will be on the left side of 0 or on the right side of 0. Once if you identify that, then you identify its value where it lies, After that, the third step it is identify the denominator and you divide that space into equal parts of that denominator. Like this, we will represent the what it is rational numbers on the number line. Is it? Did you understand, children? Is it clear? Yes. I hope you understand today's concept, that is rational. What are rational numbers? How to write those rational numbers? How do you represent rational numbers on the number line? How to find equivalent rational numbers? And today's homework it is exercise number 9.1, question number 3, first bit and third bit. Question number 4, third and fourth bit. Complete the given homework. Thank you very much.